Man, we back at it. We back at it. Feeling the vibrations. If you could really see how it goes down, this is exactly what happens. You get the nutrients into your body, okay? Different sea mosses, different herbs, and you just start vibrating. Just vibrate and vibrate and vibrate. And that's what's happening. You can actually see the colors vibrating off your body. Once you're in tune, once you're able to really tap in to seeing the colors, because sound is colors, colors is sound. Now, everything correlates together once you're really starting to understand things. And this is what's happening. Too much sea moss, too much herbs, you just begin to blend in with the higher self. So on that note, we're gonna go into discussing how to clean the blood, how to keep the circulation right, because without the right circulation, nothing's gonna work. So different herbs like bladderwrack and things of that nature, that's gonna help clean the bloodstream out. And the purpose of just having the good blood, clean up the impurities, having the right flow of blood is so you're able to get all your nutrients, get everything you need to get to where it needs to go. Because that's how everything is carried. All your nutrients, all your oxygen, everything is carried through your blood. And if your blood is not pure, if there's a lot of, blockage, if there's a lot of, arteries being clogged up, there's a lot of impurities, you're not getting the full amount. It's like all the highways are not working, because you need everything to be working. You need everything to be clear. You need everything to be doing what it's supposed to do properly, And by doing that, you have to clean out your blood. You have to use these herbs to purify it, because everything usually has some type of chemical waste in it, And chemical waste is just, it's in it. That's a lot. That has a lot to do with it, Not knowing that, you're getting a lot of chemical waste into your body. So you know that every week, every month, you should do a detox, you should do a cleanse. Every week, every other day, you should be taking some bladderwrack, and being able to keep that into your system, because it's helping you. Regardless if you're taking a lot, you don't need that much. You just need enough to stabilize yourself throughout the day, throughout the week, and you just know you have a little bit into your system. So if you need some of that, let me know. You get your proteins, you get your bladderwracks, you get your sea moss, and that's a good combination right there. It's not too much. It's just enough, and once you start intaking that every day, every other day, and I take mine every day. So that's very important to me. So definitely take a look into that and make sure, you're paying attention to, the chemicals and the byproducts that you put into your body, because that's where it's all coming from. That's where a lot of chemical waste is coming from. There's a lot of outside factors too. You have pollution in the air, pollution in the water, all that stuff too, but majority of it is coming from the food that you're putting into it. You're not just eating the food, you have preservatives that are added to it to make it last longer, to make it sit on the shelves longer, and that creates a lot of issues for our body, because our body knows the difference between real and fake, so it's very vital for us to pay attention to those labels and to find out what's going on to our bodies, because some of us break down faster than others. Okay, some of us break down faster than others. So you might not be able to, focus on what you have. What's going on with your man? Trying to talk this health, man. Getting the vibrations going. Tripping out on them, getting it right. You know how it goes down. You know how it goes down. Just keeping it holistic, talking about trying to clean the blood out, trying to make sure you get the right circulation throughout your body. You know how that goes, man. And that's real, man. It's definitely very important for us to do that, man. You gotta do that. You gotta clean your body out, man. Especially if you're drinking, you're smoking, cigarettes, toxins, all that needs to come out your body every day. You know, so many people say a lot of things. Oh, I could live this way. I could do. I know crackheads that's been living, you know what I mean, long time on drugs. So the quality of life is what's important. What's going on, my brother?
What up? What
So
up?
yeah. I was just making a point real quick. I was just going in a little bit, just making a point. But yeah. It's the quality of life and the quality of living that we want to live. You know what I mean? And that is the key factor to it. You want to
Yes,
have
sir.
the best quality of life. So many, like I said it earlier, like so many people say, oh, I can live off this, I can live off that. Yeah, you can live off a lot of stuff. You can live off alcohol, cigarettes, and crystal meth. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I
doesn't
mean,
mean
there's some people who do it.
don't mean you're living right. I got you on the I got you on the sea moss, my G. I definitely do. Get
Yeah.
it to you.
So I hear you were dropping it about the circulation,
Right.
right?
Yeah. Going it.
Circulation. That's normally that's stemming from different blockages and throughout the body, arteries. Clogged pores. You know what I'm saying? Wherever there's something that's not really allowing allowing the body to be cleansed, like you were talking about,
Right.
and going through the proper motions of adding in the antioxidant if you're not already doing that. To exactly that sea moss right there.
Got that. That's that gel sea moss. You can get it raw, you get it whipped up. When you get it in a gel form, it's just a little better. You can get it
Yeah,
different sizes. Um, you know,
yeah.
depending on
I'm almost done with what I had before.
depending on where you at, you can get the 16, you get the 16 ounce, 32 ounce. You can do it like that, and then you also always want to. I like to do it. You know, I do the elderberry.
Elderberry.
The elderberry, you can't go wrong with it. It is definitely high in the antioxidants, help
Yep.
with, you know, any issues you're gonna have. It's gonna boost your immunity. So when you put the combination together, I've just seen very good results, from sea moss, and then I add some bladderwrack when I want to clean out my blood, and then I'll add some of the elderberry when I just want a boost of immunity. So
Word.
regardless of if you're feeling good, if you're not, you still need to have that into your system because your body's going to use it when it needs it.
Mhm.
And the antioxidants you can use throughout the day,
Mhm.
and that's going to keep you from catching that cold and keeping that cold.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Because you come in contact with germs every day.
Word.
If you go out to eat once a week, you know what I mean? If you go out to eat, once a day, you just boosted your chances of 50-60% of getting something
Oh yeah, no doubt.
because you don't know who's handling your food. And now
Especially right now.
everybody's trying to get a couple dollars, so they're trying to cut and stretch everything.
Oh yeah.
So they're not really paying attention to, you know, your health and what you're trying to do.
Well, when you look at the grand scheme of things, especially, I'm glad you bringing that up. So we about to go a little bit left from what our topic was, but we're
Right,
still on topic because we're always dealing with health.
yeah.
So if you take a look at with COVID, the high rates of these, I mean, if you want to like look at the areas where there's high amount of cases, is more of a places that have uh, you know large amounts of people, but they're not. It's like nursing homes and jails and things of that nature, where you have a high population and
And poor
smaller and
circulation.
small. Exactly. And what happens is that in these places, and also gyms are infamous for having MRSA outbreaks and things like that in the past because of poor and insufficient cleaning products in these places. You know what I'm saying? So, and then also on top of the fact that these cleaning supplies are watered down probably to the fourth dimension, you also have the fact of people not really being as cleanly as they possibly can be while they're in these places. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what end up the result of it is it just spreads like wildfire in these contained areas, and people are, catching these things left and right, man. Being in jail right now is never the right place, but right now is a big problem. Hospitals have been doing a lot of things to prevent the spread of the COVID as well. But man, it's tough. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about your cleanliness and how you're able to maneuver through you know, touching on something that could potentially end up as a virus in your system, you know. So
Right.
like you said, everything that we preach is preventative measures. This
That's
is
it.
yeah, these are ways of being able to hit this thing out of the park before it even is a thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. But back to the circulation, back to what we were talking about. You know, when I was doing my research on it, and I noticed that vitamin E, um, which is that's with the dealing with the oils again, like what we were
Mhm.
talking about with the arthritis. So,
Right.
um, that
And it
that
helps.
that
It helps from the whole point behind the vitamin A and the vitamin E. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? It actually helps with the actually circulation.
word,
So once you put it on, there's something that happens, with the actually your skin and the circulation that it actually improves it. You know what I mean? And
yeah,
it's been proven, it's been seen. There's something about it that helps the circulation, helps with getting nutrients from point A to point B in your body in which it needs to go. The reason why your brain works, the reason why your dick works, the reason why all that works is because of the circulation. Okay, so once you start getting too much cholesterol and your arteries start to close, and your arteries start to get clogged up,
word,
your vessels getting smaller. All right, and once your vessels
yeah.
start getting smaller, that blood isn't going to flow through like it's supposed to. It's like I said every time. It's like a car that don't have an oil change, and it's
Yeah,
trying to drive from California to New York or something. Like you're not going to get the right mileage. You're not going to get the right performance that you need because things are clogged up and things are not running smooth. So
yeah,
detoxing your body is like getting an oil change. And once you
yeah,
detox that body and get some of that chemical waste out of your body, then your stuff starts to work a little better. Your
word.
body feels better. And you might not feel it up front first, but it's working. And as long as you're putting these things into your body, you know, it's going to work and it's going
Yeah,
to, do the thing. You sip your sea moss every day. You start putting these things into your body. You get your
exactly.
cannabis. You get your natural drinks. You know what I mean? You get everything in your system that you need. And then eventually it's just going to kick in. And like my folks said, you just get the life hack. And you just start tapping in and you start feeling vibrations. And someone come around you and you just be like, I ain't feeling that vibe, man. You just start going into your mentals, and next thing you
Word.
know, you just start feeling the vibrations, and things start happening. And you like this. and you just sitting there all
Yeah.
around you, and you just vibrate. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
that's how things happen, man. A little crazy,
Right.
you you're gonna switch it up, and then you're just gonna turn into. You know what I'm saying? And you just could turn to this. You go back and forth to whatever you need to be. But once you're on that health kick, you're able to change your body temperature. You're able to change your thoughts. You're able to maneuver. You're able to do a lot of things that other people can't do because they're a little bit clogged up more and a little bit fogged up more,
Exactly.
and they got a little more chemical waste. So their natural soul and the natural essence of what they want to do and how their body is acting is getting overridden by other stuff that is detrimental to who you truly are in your soul. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? And
Yeah.
that's just having a clean body and letting your work be done by
Exactly.
itself. And that's just really important, man, because we all need to know who we are, and we got to feel that instinct. We got to feel the gut. We got to feel the knowledge. We got to understand why we're making these decisions, these split-second decisions, man. It's life or death out here. It's you got to, you just have to trust in your body and trust, how you feel, because you can't feel one way and then dismiss it and be like, nah, it ain't that. Like if you don't trust someone or you think someone is, nah, there's a reason.
You see, my
And your
man,
body
he
will
said,
tell
"This
you.
is what I need to hear. Knowledge is the key." And you right about that.
My
Knowledge is
brother,
the
yeah, it
key.
is. You already
Yeah,
know.
it's the
As long as
foundation. It's
the
what's necessary at the beginning. You know what I mean? Without knowledge, you're unable to.
it's definitely it's what, man. It gets really deep, man. Once you start tapping
Right,
in, man, and understanding your body and how it works, man. Like it's a beautiful, right,
yeah.
brother.
Hey,
You already
appreciate you
know.
as well, man.
You already know, bro. I'm gonna get you your
Word
sea
up.
moss in, man. I'm put get your little pack together, man. We gonna lock it in and make it happen.
So yeah, and then another thing too that I'm noticing that for the circulation or from what I've researched is kale is good because it has vitamin B in it. So they were saying leafy vegetables, kale, spinach. I take in a lot of spinach, so I'm always trying to get that in. Um, but yeah, man, there's a lot of things that we can just be and see that's the where it comes into the eating portion of it as well. Like you've been talking about the different seasonings. It also has hot black pepper, like we always talk the turmeric and the ginger. These are things with the oxidation of your pores and your just other things, man,
Say
to
what?
to be considered. What was up? You breaking up? Hello? You hear me? I don't hear you. Yo, 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 yo. You hear me?